Hey, so today is day 2 of our journey, and today's topic is real talk, true story. And all day long, I want to just challenge you to start having real talk, true story conversations with your coworkers, your friends, your husbands, your boos, your children. Oftentimes, we don't have those real talk, true story conversations. And I'm hoping that, after today, you guys are able to now start having real talk, true story conversations. So, in my book, I talked about how, I've been on government assistance. I have literally, walked out on God. And even when, I did believe in God, I was still ashamed to say to people, yeah, I believe in God. For many of you who knew me or who know me, most of my life, I haven't been able to pass the test, to pass any test for that reason, because of fear. Not, because I didn't study, just fearful, and I had my mindset on that, I wouldn't be able to pass the test. I had a baby at 16, and I ruined what I thought would be, my chances for getting into college. But, I sit before you today to say, I'm no different than you. I have the same struggles, and for so long I was just ashamed or disappointed, and I didn't want to, let my friends know, and I didn't want to let, my husband know, or I didn't want to let my children know because, they look up to me. And finally I just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to have these real talk, true story type of conversations, because if you don't be real with yourself, who can you be real with? And I say to you today, you do not have to live like that. Everything that I've gone through has brought me to this moment today. And I'm so grateful because now I can sit and have those real talk, true story conversations. And I can sit and be real with myself and be real with you guys. And we feel as though the feeling would be something to hurt about or something to be ashamed about. But when you start having those conversations, it heals you. And then when you know that others are going through the same thing you're going through, or they're feeling just as wiped out or trapped as you, it makes you feel like, okay, I'm not in this world alone. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, somebody else out here does hear me, and it's okay, and I'm not in this world alone. And my real talk, true story was when I had my baby, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I mean, God, I was like, no more college. My parents were rooting for me to go to Alabama State University because I'm a Bama girl. And here I am pregnant at 16, and I'm in the 12th grade, and passing the test is like, okay, you can do this. But I couldn't pass it because I didn't really have time to study because I'm working. And when I'm not working, I'm sick. And when I'm not sick, I'm at the doctor's appointment. And when I'm not at the doctor's appointment, I'm trying to be in school. But the weighing of just being pregnant just was, oh my God, real talk, true story. And so I walked around and I'm like, man, God, like, I ain't gonna make it past this test, which means if I ain't gonna make it past this test, I might not be able to graduate. And I'm having all these changes, and I'm going through all these obstacles. And for so long, I was so ashamed to just say, hey, me messing up was a burden to my family. And me being on food stamps was a hindrance to my daughter, or me trying to get, peach care was not the right move because, my parents worked every day. And for so long I walked around in that shameness. Like I was just like, oh my God, I'm this girl, I might as well call myself a project chick because, I'm that chick. I'm getting this government assistance, but I'm walking around as though I ain't getting nothing. Afraid to be real with myself. And I just sit before you today and just say, start having those conversations and start being real with yourself. It's okay if that's where you are right now. You know, you just have to really understand that your current situation isn't your final destination. And when you have that in your mind and in your heart, it'll press you to do better. It will press you to want more. It will press you to go out and get better for yourself and for your family. And, you know, I laugh about it a lot now because I look back at where I used to be and where I am now, and I can only just thank God for this new Tarmika. Because the old Tarmika, she wouldn't share nothing. She wouldn't tell nothing. If you ask me something, I might just lie because I really didn't want you to know the truth. But this new Tarmika is an open book. And this new term, she's not afraid to share her struggles and to share her past, because if I can just help one person, then I've done it. You know, I've done it for the day. That's enough for me. And I talk a lot to my daughter, and I say if somebody ever told me I would be counseling, you know, I would laugh and be like, not me, not with all this hurt, full of destruction. I wouldn't be counseling nobody. Nobody would even be willing to even sit down and listen to me, you know, because for a long time I thought I didn't have anything to say. God, if somebody had told me I'd be saved, I would be like, yeah, only because I got a praying grandmama, because it ain't because of nothing else, you know, not the way I walked out on God. But, you know, I'm here to just tell you that this is my real talk, true story moment with you guys. And, you know, all day long, just put in your mind that today I'm going to make myself available to anybody who walks up to me or who calls me or who texts me and say, hey, can we have a conversation? Hey, are you going through the same thing? Hey, is this a similarity of what you could be going through in your household? Hey, is your child acting just as bad as mine? These are the moments where you can impact somebody, you know, for the good at that. So just all day long, I just want to challenge you to begin to have real talk, true story conversations, because not only is it healing for you, but it's healing for the next person too. I'm out.